Welcome, Firebird fans, to Tuesday, September 28th, in a rivalry match between Lakota West Firebirds and Lakota East Thunderhawks here at West Stadium, otherwise known as Steve Cummins Stadium. I'm Steve Newen. Alongside me today is Jack Newen. Jack, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. It's a nice day out, beautiful day for soccer.
Yeah, a little warm, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it can be, but on the field you feel a breeze come through, and it feels really nice to run in.
West coming into this match with East, matching up pretty tightly. Both teams having a 1-1-1 conference record. East having a little bit better luck overall, though, Jack. I mean, I think, what do you see from this match coming?
I mean, it's tough to tell. Soccer is one of those games that, the best team doesn't always win. One bounce here, one bounce there, one call here, one call there. It changes the entire aspect of the game. So it's hard to really tell how the teams are just from their records.
That's a good point, especially when you have a rivalry game, to your point, and you have a situation where, if you can see, the fans are honoring Kyle Rowland today. Actually, the team is, and East is also honoring Kyle Rowland. We had a little bit of controversy, I think it was last year or a couple years ago here at West. I'm glad to see both teams kind of put it behind them, and at the same time honoring the family wonderfully well here this evening. And obviously you're in the booth here as a recipient of the Memorial Scholarship named after Kyle.
Thank you very much for
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
It was an honor to represent Rowland as a student athlete here at Lakota West, and I'm honored to continue that tradition outside of the classroom as well.
That's fantastically said there. And in addition to that, we're lucky as a family to have had both our sons be honored with that scholarship in memory of Kyle Rowland, who passed away some nearly 20 years ago now. But so the task at hand for Lakota West, I tell you, they need this win. They need this win to kind of jump along in the GMC schedule. In addition to that, they came off some tough matches. The last match being a 0-0 tie with Elder, with some craziness happening, I hear. Obviously, we weren't at the game. We didn't do the game.
Not.
But certainly a lot of unusual cards flying to a 0-0 match, and sometimes those matches are hard fought and then physical.
They can be very draining, and that usually means the next game or even game and a half can be really tiring on your body. You just feel cramped. You feel exhausted from the past game.
Yeah. So tonight we have the senior night. So starting for Lakota West, several of the seniors, as in Coop tradition, starting the seniors on senior night. Playing the outside back for us is Ryan Matolik, Kyler Hagstrom, Nico Kraus, Jeremy Fuller, Vince Brown is also senior, Cade Morgan, Bolton Cook. And then from there we go to a junior, Cameron Lee, a senior, Hayden Lockard, Brady Beneteau, who's a sophomore keeper for us, which is going to be an interesting match because he's done really well. I've called 2 matches, and he's made some brilliant saves for a sophomore. And then rounding out the starting lineup would be Abu Zor. That's a name I haven't called all year. That's Matolik on the ball there, ahead to the Lockard. Lockard trying to fight through it.
Good step through there.
Yep.
Something you got to be really strong with. You go in weak to attack, you're going to end up hurt. Good
There's
ball
Abu
through.
Zor. A little too far in advance there.
I think if he was trying to go to West there, or that's Brown there in the corner, he needs to play it out more wide and eliminate the goalkeeper there. A little too direct.
Yep. There's Cook, heads it forward.
One thing you don't typically see is really well-kept grass, and that's something I think we've always done really good here at Lakota West, is keep our grass really well. Typically you play on turf at high school. Well, this grass will slow the ball down a lot. It makes it very easy to play the ball into the channels.
Yeah, for sure. I was just out on a walk not too long ago and noticed the Benner family bringing their dogs out to scare the geese off to keep the grass good. So it definitely takes a community to do that. All right, so West now, Cameron Lee with the ball there. Sends it outside wide to Fuller. Fuller has Lockard as an option, but he hasn't quite checked to the ball yet. We got a call early.
It looks like it was just out of bounds there. I think one thing he needs to make sure he's keeping wide. We want to play with width. We want to play with speed. That's one thing that's hard, especially in high school, is the communication between the backfield. If you keep them wide, keep them spread out, it's hard for them to communicate together.
Yeah, to your point about the question about the surface, do you believe it's a good idea to continue to play on grass even though the state tournament runs all on turf, right?
I'm always a fan of grass. I think turf, it
changes the play.
It definitely changes the game, and it's something as a former midfielder, you have to take into account on what field you're playing on, because turf, the ball will fly on you.
Yeah.
Dribbling, passing, everything involved. So it's something that keeps the game changing, keeps the game different. It's not the same game every time, because you got to focus on what you're playing on.
It's going to be a tough night of calling the East players. I'm just going to say that in advance. Their numbers are very small in their jersey. Do you notice that?
I do. That is very tiny, and across the field, being on that far side is really tough to see, especially with your old man eyes. I can understand.
Well, it took you that long to wait for that comment.
Yeah,
thank
you
very
to be
much
nice about it.
All right, number 6. That would be Kyler Hagstrom will take this free kick for Wes. Hagstrom sends it across.
It just looks like they have no target line up there. They're dropping back a little bit and just looking to play second ball. I think they need somebody tall and big up there to handle the ball. I feel like we're losing possession in the midfield a lot, even as early as it is.
One of the things you're going to find is Cook is the workhorse for Lakota West. The 2 matches I've called, I've definitely said his name a lot. Brown's way offsides in that one, not even close.
I don't mind the pressure, though. You keep him honest.
Keep the aggressiveness, you mean?
Yeah, and there's no harm, no foul in that offsides call. Please calls it dead. They pass back to their goalie anyways. And yeah, no harm, no foul. Keep pushing it. You may get lucky. The ref may not even see it, or even the guy behind you holds you on somehow, some way. So always keep pushing the
line,
the pressure up.
Yeah.
Keep that line high.
There's a captain there for East. Plays it forward to Langhorn. Cook clears it back out. That's Andrew Harper going to take this throw. Number 9. Another Harper, his brother, Jack, I believe his name, was also wearing number 9 several years ago. He was the same age as Will, I believe, maybe a year younger.
He does actually resemble a lot of his brother, or at
Yeah.
least what I'm thinking of his brother, because I remember playing against someone that looks a lot like him.
Yep, Braden Anderson throws it in, finds Harper. Nico Kraus playing the defender role. Oh, quick shot right back. Deflection there in front. Ball straight up in the air. Pretty easy ball to handle there for Beneteau. Beneto's going to punt this ball out.
Those are tough balls to actually block as a defender. You got to keep your hands down so you don't get into an inverted handball, and you got to keep your body in front of it, which can be kind of scary with those balls moving pretty fast.
Kraus sends it forward. Finds a runner. A little behind him. Little handball on top of that. Oh, calling him offsides.
Yeah, he was off. I do think he was off here. He had someone in front of him that he could easily have watched. I think that one's on him.
Yeah, Cade Morgan.
You got to pay attention to the person in front of you. It's good to keep the line high, like I was saying earlier, but you definitely do got to pay attention a bit. He had someone right in front of him that he could have watched.
Junior Abu Zor, number 20, is the new guy in the middle right now.
Good close down by number 7.
Coop's got Brown on the right side. I don't see Brown. Usually Brown's up the middle, but he must be trying a little bit of pace on the outside with Brown. All right, he's taking it back out. Finds Harper on the left side. Oh, mistake
Good
there.
Good close down.
Yep. Kraus is a runner.
He's got to attack him.
A little delay in the pass. That could have gotten him offsides.
Yep, he is. Ref's just waiting to see if he plays the ball.
Yep. Ball dies there. Keeper will dribble it back to the box and pick it up. Most people don't even know he can do that. All right.
That's
so
something I would love to see Vince just attack the defender, make him make a decision. The defender was able to sit back, and Vince was kind of just, toying with the ball at his feet. He wasn't really moving with it. He attacks the defender, makes the defender commit to him, then he can play it off. Yep. It's just something you got to put the defender in a hard spot instead of making it easy for him.
To your point, I think he was very indecisive in that play. It ended up costing the timing off. All right, here's Langhorn. Langhorn plays it forward. Cook.
It's a tough position for him.
Ooh, a little hospital pass there.
That's something, that I think with a young goalkeeper, he's got to know to come out from outside his goal and give a drop option to clear it out. That's something that's tough for the defender. He's running away from the rest of his team. He's got someone right on his back.
Locker bound hard there. East with the captain's band floating around. That's number 10, Connor. Oh, I couldn't even try that Pitka pitch. This is Langhorn here.
East has done well keeping the ball. They've been, honestly, the more threatening team, in my opinion, here.
Yep. Harper back to Hackett. Hackett back inside. Back to Connor now. Just call him Connor because it's a little bit easier to say.
Good move.
Connor with a nice move inside for East. Sends it back in. Good defensive header there by Fuller stepping in. I believe it was Fuller. No, that wasn't. Yeah,
that's something that's going to have to watch by West. That number 10 is very dangerous.
Vince Brown on the run. Played it back to Foster. Foster's going to control the ball, slow things down a little bit, allow the shape of the field to reorganize. Up ahead to Harper.
Close him down.
Brown tried to play it off of Langhorne. Langhorne ducks from that ball. Now Harper has to throw.
Just a little uncontrolled. We'll be fine. I think we just need to settle down. We're all a little hyped up from the adrenaline pumping with this game. Just need to settle down a bit and play good old soccer.
All right, he's taking it to the reverse side. We haven't seen many attacks on the right side. They've been staying on the left side here quite early.
It definitely seems East seems to have a preference on this left side, and then Lakota West playing through their right side through Vince. So,
yep,
understandably so.
Pretty typical, right? To play off the right side.
Yeah, I think with 85-ish% people being right-footed, right-handed, it's pretty common for high schoolers to go on the right side. And you just want to play on your strong side and feel most confident.
I think East is going to set up here for a long throw the way it's set up. They've got several guys in the box.
They had it set up for over on this side. They had a long throw and then had someone coming in short. So West got to pay attention to that. They had a really good cross off of that play.
Here's the long throw. That's a good throw. West not responding to that as quickly as possible here. Fuller on the defensive side of that. Good step.
Good close down.
This is Langhorne.
Just got to keep him in front. Good defense there. Very good defense. Get up and get to the ball. East throw again. East will do this long throw again, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're bringing him over to this side. That's number 8, Braden Anderson, taking the long throw. Braden, the senior captain.
One of these, what makes this this long throw so tough is you get, any little bump can cause a PK and give a goal right away if somebody just pushes the wrong way on accident. That's good defense there.
No, we can't. We got to stop. We got to keep moving. We can't stop there. Cameron Lee, turn and block.
Don't turn your head. You lose track of the ball.
Corners.
Wins a good corner there. It's one of those things you don't want to see a ballerina. You don't want to jump and turn.
All right, Patikovic. I don't know how to say that one, but Connor is going to take this corner kick for East. Sends it in flat and short. Played in.
Tough.
West got to respond here. Locker clears it out.
West needs to step and reshape. East is trying to counter here.
Good play there by Cook, just slowing things down. This is Harper again with the ball. Goes back. Finds Anderson. Anderson plays it all the way diagonal across, or actually flat across.
We played about 10 minutes of football and air soccer, sorry, and it just seems like East has had all the pressure.
Whew. That was almost dangerous. Actually, Langhorne, if he had a little more composure, he would just settle that ball and just attack goals.
Plenty of time, and he got the right wing here sleeping a little bit on defense, and you could have taken it right at the keeper.
Little panic play there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I was saying earlier. You get that adrenaline, you see the ball coming, you're all excited. You're like, I got to get a shot off. Just swing and just. Good step there.
He's still stepping up. Far side to right side on attack. That's Hagstrom defending for West. Let's see what the call is going to be here. Corner or goals? Goals.
Good shield out.
Beneteau will go ahead and get the goal kick out.
I think Lakota West definitely needs to find some control here in the midfield. I feel like East has just been dominating the control in the midfield, and that's why they've had all the pressure on this side. I feel like we haven't left this half of the field in 5 minutes or so. We need to run through the midfield and then out wide.
That's Cook on ahead to Lockard. Lockard gets grabbed a little bit. Ooh, a little handball call.
Inadvertent.
Abuzor.
One of those things you just can't control. Pops up and hits you in the hand.
This is new one, I believe. For East. Good step.
There we go.
Foul.
East just stuck out his foot and clipped the guy as he was trying to go through the ball. That's a good call.
Matolik was the one to make the run on that ball. Cameron Lee's going to go ahead and free kick this. 13 minutes into the first half. Most of the action down at our end here.
Yeah.
Our defensive half. West really not having any pressure so far yet on east side.
I mean, they had one or two, you know, close runs, I'd say, that are threatening, but you know, in the end, it's tough to get these runs going if you don't have the midfield. I keep harping on it, but we need some type of control in the midfield to then go out wide afterwards.
Cook sends it in. That'll be a goal kick. Foster will take the goal kick for East here. The center has a couple of words with Cook about his attack.
I think on that one, I would just rather he throws it down the sideline and then try and get another throw in deeper into their half and then maybe do a deep throw into the box like East have been doing. I think that's just easier than trying to throw it into someone's knee and then play it back to the throw-in guy. It's tough. That's a tough thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good step there. You just don't want to foul making them go back.
West be good to pressure here. All right,
East player did real well there to run through two people to get that ball out. That was under a lot of pressure.
West starting to do some substitutions. We got Benner in on the lineup now. He's open and calling for the ball on the right side. Abuzur plays it back out to Cook.
That's a good handle.
Cook trying to find an option. Little cheeky play. Didn't connect though.
That's one of those plays that probably would have worked on turf, but here on grass, on the slower grass, it didn't work for him.
That's Cade Morgan, number 11 on there for West.
A really good cut there, but could not find anybody in the middle.
Trying to find feet now. They've got Fuller to play him on the outside if they want it. Lee turns it back. Cook. Cook sends it in.
He gets the foul call on that too. Came with the cleat as he was going to play that ball into Vince, it looked like.
On that series, I would have liked seeing Lee go to Fuller on the left side, just to change up the look again.
Yeah, we keep coming back to this right side and then trying to run it down. It's not working. We got to change it up.
Yep. Just about 15 minutes, well, past 15 minutes now into the first half.
I'd love to see this ball be played in.
There's Lee sending the ball in. A little short. Benner has chased to the ball.
I think if he got a little bit more of a run up there, he could actually get into that back post and threaten their goalkeeper a little bit.
Trying to play the ball forward to Fuller, but didn't connect on that pass. This looks like Hagstrom's going to make the throw in nowhere. That's Devin Marchand coming in on the field there for Lakota West. He's been a little bit of a spark. He will work as well. Him and Cook work well together. A lot of energy that they bring to the pitch. This Hagstrom here taking it in, trying to find some room. Some nifty moves, but couldn't keep the ball, and that'll be a throw-in for West.
It's a throw-in. You know, 1v3, that was pretty good. He winning a throw-in there. He had two good cuts.
But have you noticed that there's only like one pass option? We need more than one pass option.
I think it doesn't seem like they're moving without the ball. They're all kind of stagnant. You got, you know, 3 or 4 people sitting up here on the line waiting for a ball to be played in, but nobody's really coming back to the ball.
Checking in.
Nobody's checking in and giving options. It looks like we're going to go for a long throw from
Vince Brown. Yeah, Vince Brown setting it up for the long throw. I've not seen West use a long throw this year. You got to have a target player. Looks like Lockhart's going to be the target player. There's the throw in. There's Lockhart trying to make a flick, but really outnumbered in defense. This is Matolik.
That's not an easy flick, and it's one of those things you got to really practice at. So if they haven't been doing it all season, it's kind of surprising they do it here in the middle. It's not something that's super easy to just flick on backwards with someone on your back.
Matolik. Cook. Back to Matolik.
You can see there, just everybody. They had 4 people on the back line of Lakota East, and nobody wanted to come back to the ball.
Nobody's checking. Lee has an option. Plays him early to Benner. Benner has a slot chance if he can get to it.
Ooh.
That'll be a foul. That'll be a foul. Yeah, here comes the replay on that one. Lee plays it forward. He's got Benner on the run. Now let's see how high Benner catches him on the shin. Yeah, he's playing the ball.
Yeah,
just got the foot.
I don't see anything malicious with that. That's no card.
No, not a card-worthy foul. Certainly a foul, but
certainly
not a card.
Yeah. East came through. He won the ball clean, and then got clipped. So, but nothing. No high cleat. No high stud.
Yep. Foster sends it back out. Lee trying to make a header. Abuzor runs it nicely through. This is Fuller. Finally an attack on the left side. Fuller looking for an option. Might switch it to his right so he can cross it. There's the cross. It's a good flick in by Marshawn. Oh, the ball goes away.
Settle.
Benner, to your point, trying to settle but has no pass option. Nobody moved towards the ball.
I think there I would love to see 12 here on the right back. Just check to him. He can open up as an option and play it back into the back post where Jeremy Fuller was waiting one-on-one. That's one thing that they just need to communicate better. You just need to call for someone back.
This is a dangerous run for East.
Good
nice
defense
header.
there. Nice head out.
Yeah, it's Matolik with a great header. Matolik's been a solid defensive back for West all season long. Very active back there, a leader.
And one thing that's important with defense, you got to be confident in your calls. You go in at all, questioning yourself, you're not going to win the play. So, him, using his speed, using his power, and getting through the ball is very, very good to see.
East throws it in, flicked back out. Good step there by Benner, but couldn't find a connecting pass. Now East is doing a counterattack right away. This is Langhorne for East. Has Hopper as a pass option.
Just keep forcing him back. That's fine. That's good by Lakota West. I'd love to see him settle the ball, slow it down. He does not. He just
little
played
miss.
through.
Vince Brown gets a chase. Back to Foster. Foster has an option to the outside. Finds the chance to play Harper, but overkicks it. Cook right back in. Oh, Abuzor, there's a foul right there. It's a good chance for West for the free kick.
We'll see. We'll see on the replay here. He just turns. He sees him coming. Gives a nice cut here and gets clipped on the shin.
Yep. All right, Lee.
Let's see if he can get this one in the box.
Cameron's got to get a little bit more height than he did the last one.
If not, there's always an option to play here on the right side and just play 1v2.
Oh, great ball there on the height in.
Much better ball in. Good try. That's what you like to see, though. At least give it a chance.
All right, approaching 20-minute mark. Still level at 0. And onto the field is Donovan Lamb, number 17. He's giving West some quality minutes as well. Looks like he's going to be manning the midfield.
I think that's important. I haven't seen Lakota East subbed at all, but Lakota West, after playing a physical battle against Elder, it's good to keep the substitutions fresh and keep everybody's legs fresh.
Yep.
It's the first thing to go.
Oh, there's a mistake there. Marshawn plays the outside ball early. Vinny Brown.
Look for Vince to cut this back in on his right. There he goes.
He called it. He cut it back between them, tried to split it, tried to turn it back on the inside. Couldn't quite get the ball there with him.
Again, it just looked like he was few on options, and he was running down the end line. I know he doesn't want to use his left foot after many years of coaching Vince.
At camps and such.
Yeah, at camps and such. I know he's not wanting to use his left. He's wanting to get it on his right, but he had no options there. Check back from the middle, check back from his left back over there. Just love to see Lakota West just move a little bit more without the ball.
Vince Brown, number 5 on the GMC point list. He's definitely been a force to reckon with for Lakota West, scoring 7 goals and 1 assist, totaling 15 points. That's pretty strong.
That is. And this part of the season, you're halfway or so.
Yeah.
I think 7 goals is very impressive.
Yep.
It's definitely he's the top dog here in the front line for Lakota West.
All right, free kick for East. Plays in early. Ooh, a little push in the back by Cook, but no call.
Got away with one. One of the hardest calls to make, especially on a 3-man crew.
Yeah. Oh,
Good
great
ball
through ball on
through.
Marshawn. Here's the chance. He's got to score this on the left side.
Oh, snuck it past the post.
That's a good shot. I like that shot.
I'm fine with that. Don't complain. You just
He's looking for a corner kick there. What a great ball there by Vince Brown.
really
Vinny
good
Brown.
run. He
Ooh,
does actually
have
get a deflection there, so
yeah.
he had merit for his complaint. That was definitely deflected on that replay.
Marshawn appealing to the AR for a corner kick, but doesn't get the call. Great job there by Vinny Brown to find the open man early. Didn't waste any time. Knew he was there.
He knew
sent
exactly
the ball on a
where
run.
he was going with that ball.
Yep. Foster sends it out. Headed back in by Fuller.
That's another one they need to communicate there. He had nobody around him within 2 or 3 feet of him. He could have easily trapped that, take it down, and find someone open.
Yeah. To your point, Lamb was the one on that ball, but Vince Brown has to tell him what's going on. Oh, Vinny. Offsides.
They're pushing the line. They're pushing the line, making the AR call it. Again, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, that never hurts. Offsides never hurts when you're in an attacking third. Foster.
This may change it. You know, second half they keep this pressure up. East might get a little bit more tired. They might get a little more slack in keeping their line tight. Definitely going to have more options in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Good turn there.
Hagstrom trying to keep him there, and a little elbow shove calls a foul.
He had a really good move, but he wanted to finish off that move and didn't get to by good defense. So gave him a little love tap in the back.
West sends it in. Vince Brown makes a run, is looking for a foul complaint with Donovan Lamb, Lockard, Fuller. Back to Lockard, yep. He's got an option here to Cook if he wants it.
Good swing.
Matolik takes it forward. Sends
Looks
a
for
diagonal
Vince.
ball into Vince. He's standing
Vince
there.
was offsides as well.
Yep.
But it's all right. It's a good look. A little too direct again. You know, keeping that keeper in play as you play it more direct. I'd love to see that if he wants to switch, go all the way over to Jeremy and let Jeremy try one-on-one on that guy in the corner.
All right, Foster on the ball now for East. Send it a strong kick forward. Everybody trying to clear it out. Cook tries to clear it out.
One thing I would like to see from Lakota West be a little bit stronger, a little bit more demanding in the air. Go after that ball and head it strong.
That's going to be a goal kick, I believe. All right. 25 minutes almost into the match.
This
Still
is good, though. The last 5 minutes, though, we've seen a lot of Lakota West pressure, a lot of Lakota West possession. And I think that's why you see Lakota East subbing in now. They recognize there's a change in tempo for sure, and they needed to get some fresh legs out there.
Yeah. Brower coming in for Lakota West, number 17. No, sorry, not number 15. No, 14. Derek Brower is not in the match. Beneteau is going to send this ball out.
These goal kicks, you're always trying to aim for one person, and you're probably your strongest in the air, and try and get him to do something with the ball, flick it on or settle it. It's tough with goal kicks. Everybody's just lined up waiting for it.
Matolik sends it out. This will be an East throw. Harper's going to take the throw for Lakota East. He's got Anderson right in front of him. He does the short throw. Anderson.
Good move.
Good slide tackle there.
Like
with
he
the
got ball.
Yeah.
And he passed it out.
Good pressure there by West.
Good tackle. It was a good play by Lakota East there. Very threatening if he doesn't make that sliding tackle.
All right, so looking for a ball to throw in, I think.
They got one.
There we go. There's the whistle. Cook will throw it back in, looking for an option. Throws over the top to Marshawn. Cook with the early ball back out.
Good settle.
Good flick.
Good try.
Oh, little cheeky move there.
Yep.
Derek Brower tried the little cheeky move.
Good defense.
Hagstrom. Trying to find Fuller. Does.
It wide.
Missed touch there a little bit.
And he tried to go inside. I think it was a little too early for the inside cut there.
It's a tough little pass to handle, a little short hop. Ooh, this is a little shoulder foul here. I'm not sure I saw much of a foul there. I mean, shoulder contact is part of the game.
It's shoulder contact, and I think the one thing is that they're both running here for the ball. He did not just try and run into him. It looks like he's trying to shield him off there a little bit and just that's tough. Just using his body to shield there, it's a tough call. The one that goes down gets the call.
A little bit of flopping too there by Anderson.
I definitely think so.
Center having a couple of words with Anderson as she walks off the 10 paces, asking the Lakota West defenders to take a step back.
I think this foul just occurred a little bit too far out to actually have a realistic shot on goal. So keeper should be thinking that this ball is going to be played in. Personally, I think I would want this ball played in. I do not think this should be a shot on goal.
We'll find out in about 10 seconds. There's the ball coming in. Yep, right to goal. But to your point, not much of a play, right?
No,
you play that long play, and you really don't have much to handle.
Again, I mean, we've been saying it all day, or at least I have. You can't play. You got to take the goalie out of it. He plays that deep. It needs to be out wide and then headed back across the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he played it deep and narrow. He could have played it short and narrow and have someone try and just flick it over.
Yeah, when you don't eliminate the keeper, that's what happens.
Yep.
An easy ball to handle.
The guy that gets to use his hands always will have an advantage.
Finally bringing in Carter Wilbrand, giving Jeremy Fuller a break. The senior Fuller has been out there outside mid for quite some time. But, of course, for the first half of the half, we were playing on the right side of the pitch.
Yeah. I think the like you were saying, the second half of that half, we got over to that left side a lot more and got Jeremy a lot of running time. So not surprised he's winded.
Yep.
Not a bad run by Mr. Wilbrand there. He could have stayed wide, but he just decided to cheat in and cut in, and it was kind of more of a miscommunication on the pass. The pass looked like he was going outside for the corner pass.
Well, look at Newen coming. Is that Newen or Pascal coming in? Great
Wonderful
defend by
tackle.
Cook. Clears out.
Goes down looking for a call. There's no call there, not for a penalty. Good tackle.
Donovan Lamb with a nice slide tackle, timed it perfectly.
That's one thing Coach Coop will always teach you. Lay your body on the line for a block shot. We have many drills that have to do with blocking the shot so you don't let off a shot.
So you don't just throw your foot in there?
No, you throw your whole body, you throw your head, you throw everything in there, and the kitchen sink as well.
Yeah, make sure it doesn't get past it. All right, number 8, which is Anderson, who's been taking the long throw all night for Lakota East. He's getting ready to take it again. He's probably going to target. Looks like he could target Connor, or he could target number 7.
Looks like number 10 is going to flick it on.
West has got to run through this ball.
Somebody's got to use their head.
Got to run through it. Somebody's going to have to run through it. The ball's staying up high. Here comes the shot. Cook clears it out. Brower giving chase there.
It is a little threatening, a little scary to see Lakota West kind of backing off that ball around the 18 box. Just kind of let them settle it. Need somebody to take charge and go out there and press the move.
Marshawn trying to pace it out and see where he's going to play this ball.
I think one thing, midfield, it's all about predicting. Like you gotta assume and you gotta guess at like what people are gonna do. And there, you gotta assume that he's gonna try and get this pass off and just step right. Oh, that's a foul.
Matolik with a good job of shielding.
There it is. But anyways, you gotta predict. I think that's what makes midfield the hardest. It's not that you're playing offense and defense, but it's that you're the center control of the team. You gotta know what's going on and know what the other team's trying to do to really do your job effectively.
You're talking about anticipation.
Yes.
All right, so West now trying to get another attack organized here with about 9.5 left in this first half. Cook, good settling touch. He's got Benner on the right side if he wants it. Plays it inside to Marshawn. Marshawn has an option backwards if he wants it. There it is.
That was good to see. You saw 3 Lakota West runners trying to make a run deep, but nobody checking back until number 9 did there.
Wilbrand with a nice touch there. This is Brower. Brower trying to play the ball a little bit too fast on the speed dribble.
Oh.
A little side tackle. What are we going to have here? We're going to have a card for somebody. There's the first card of the evening to Lakota East. And that looks like Jack Harper.
I think this is a good card. We'll
Jack
see on the replay here. I think his cleat comes up a little high on this slide. Just ever so slightly comes up near the ankle. Catches him on the ankle there, but none of the ball.
That's Hackett is who that is, number 5, getting the first card. Ooh. I don't know. He didn't get the cleat up too high.
No, he actually didn't in replay, but he didn't come anywhere near that ball, unfortunately.
Yep. This is Cameron Lee going to take the free kick for Lakota West.
This is a very, very tough spot to have a free kick. It's too far, obviously, for a shot, and this ball has got to be played perfectly to have any type of threatening attack here.
What do you think he should do with this ball?
I think if it was me, I would go to the farthest right 18. So I'd go around the 18 box and go as far right as possible and let them try and flick it in. You want something coming kind of across goal and not directly at it. You have that option. Like the other option, I guess you could play right at the keeper and have someone try and run right in front of it and distract the keeper. That's not a bad play. You just run right in front of the ball. You don't even try and hit it. Just run right there. You see it in baseball a lot where somebody will jump over a ground ball that's it and they'll mess up the fielder. So that's something that can be done. Not easy, though. This is a very difficult spot, that free kick. I wouldn't mind him just playing it short here to 12 or to 20 checking back.
Yeah, he's got Cook there as an option standing with him. And they're discussing a couple options there, but he's going to send it in.
Moving right at the keeper. Just a little bit further. Good head out, though. This is a dangerous counter. Slow him down.
Marshawn does a nice job of slowing him down a little bit. Lee trying to do the same thing.
Errant pass.
Lamb sends it outside to Cook. Cook goes up and over the top. He's got Brower on the run.
It's good corner ball. Good touch.
Brower with
great
a
ball
great
in.
cross. There's a header.
Oh!
Just wide. Wilbrand.
Wonderful play right there.
Wilbrand with a great header. You know, I was here a couple weeks ago, and Wilbrand with a great free kick header.
It's a beautiful ball in,
early
right
ball.
across.
What a chance.
Right past the post. Keeper didn't even move.
Great actually header by Wilbrand, getting on top of the ball,
And
driving it down.
And you always want to go back to where you came from. You try and flick it to the back post there. It's a very tough flick. Going back to where it came from is much easier to head down into the ground.
Yeah, great chance there for Lakota West. Foster feeling the pressure, now slowing things down a little bit, talking to his team.
It definitely feels like this game has been a swing of momentum. You know, in the beginning it was kind of Lakota West attacking on this right side, then it quickly changed to East having about 5 minutes of attacking, and then back to Lakota West. It's kind of flip-flopping on who's attacking. Like you get into their third, and the ball stays there for a good 5 minutes or so.
Yep, be a West throw in now. Looks like this is Nico Kraus taking the throw, and a great throw down the line. He's got a Vinny Brown.
Good try to go by him.
Ooh. Nico wins that ball back to Vinny. Vinny with a small touch. Couldn't quite get by it.
No foul. Just let him go back. Good.
West throw.
Looks like Nico's going to have a long throw here.
Yep.
Who are they going to target? Looks like Matolik's coming up. I'd love to see Matolik. I think he's been the best out of the air. Put Brown back towards the back post where this ball's going to be flicked to.
There it comes. There's the flick. There's the chance.
Oh.
Almost an own goal. That'll be a corner kick. That was almost an own goal.
Matolik has definitely been the best out of the air, so I'm happy to see them moving him up there.
This is a great throw by
Very
Kraus.
good throw.
Good flick. Who was that with the flick? That was Matolik with the flick. That's a tough flick, reverse side.
Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do, so it's good to see us putting our best header up there.
Vinny Brown getting ready to take the corner kick. Waves to the fan. 2 arms up. I think that's far post. But he sends it short.
Oh.
A little flick.
Just missed on the header. Good opportunity if that was the play to go near post.
Kraus looking for a call there. Had both arms up looking for a foul, but no call made.
Those handballs are always tough. It's ref judgment on if it's in a normal position, and normal's in quotes because it's completely up to their judgment and what is normal.
Lee up ahead. Finds Wilbrand. Wilbrand tries to settle it down. It was a good attempt. He was trying to find number 11 on that one, which is Cade Morgan, right up the middle.
Good run through by Lakota East. Tries to settle it.
There's a foul, a little push.
Just went through his leg a bit.
It's going to be called on Hagstrom there. Not much of one, but enough to get the foul.
I think that's enough. He kind of went through his leg to get the ball, and unfortunately, East had just better positioning on that ball. I'd love to see Wilbrand challenge that guy outside. Everybody on the Lakota West on that left side has cut it in every single time. I would love to see someone just try and push it past him, see his speed at least, just to test him.
Well, to your point, when we tested the stretching the field and making it wide, Brower had that cross that was greatly played.
Our best attack was from finding that corner ball. Ooh, somebody lost their mark there.
Beneteau with a nice save there.
Somebody in the center of East just had a free run at that ball.
Beneteau punts it out. Brown with trying to settle touch. Still keeping it in. Great job of head control. A little communication there. All right, Lamb pressures enough so that we have a throw in. Kraus is now throwing it in quick and early. Oh, sets up a nice corner.
That
worked out very well. A little miscommunication there on the throw in, but it worked out great. Brown will take this corner.
Call those happy accidents.
Yep. 36-minute mark approaching. Still
I'd love
nil.
to see more runs on this corner. Last corner, I only saw 1 or 2 people running in, a lot sitting around the 18 waiting for a second ball.
We got to see Matolik in on this play here, I think. There's the ball in the far post.
Deep.
There's a chance. There's a chance still in front. Can Wilbrand get it? No. Great save there by Foster.
Good goalkeeping there. Come out off his line and grab that ball. Really good reaction.
That's one of those I would like to see Wilbrand just run through the ball and force it into the net.
Just run your body into the net and take the ball with it.
Yeah, because just that little foot is hard because the keeper's right there with it. And as you said, the man with the hands always has the advantage. All right, 36-minute mark now. Still 0-0. East versus West here at Lakota West Steve Cummins Stadium. Ball comes in. East trying to get one more attack with the 4 minutes that are left. Less than 4 minutes now. Hagstrom trying to find a pass option.
You can see it here. Everybody's kind of standing around in the midfield here. Nobody's really checking out. He had one option to throw there, too. And no surprise, Lakota East was able to take the ball away. Good tackle to get it back.
Unfortunately, misplayed there. Thunderhawk will throw it in. Look at him trying to move the ball up. Center says not today. That wasn't even subtle.
Hey, you take what you can get.
Here's a step forward.
Good
Great
turn.
touch.
Plays the ball.
It's a 50-50 run now. Morgan's trying to put the speed on.
Good defense, though. Very good shielding.
What's the call
out.
here? Goal kick?
Yep, goal kick. Very good shielding by the Lakota East defender there. A lot of speed shown there.
East playing it back in quick to try and keep the minutes on the clock.
Another good tackle. Good turn.
Go double team, but didn't quite win it there.
That was good anticipation there. Knowing that he wants to go across the field.
Quick ball in. Matolik with a nice job of shielding
Good
out.
shield.
Now we have a goal kick.
It's the exact same call as the other side.
Beneteau will take this goal kick out. The question is, can West mount one more attack? Can they do that?
That's a dangerous ball.
Ooh, Cook steps forward, sends it up.
Somebody's got to come to it. Get a lucky bounce.
Vince with a handball, I think.
Yep. She's going to call hand.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. A little chippiness.
Looks like the ref wants to have a talk with them.
She's reaching for a pocket. Stop the clock.
She's going to give one of each.
I'm not sure what Vince is. I think at this point in time, he just kind of settled down. The ball comes in.
It didn't look like too much to start with, and then all of a sudden they got real chippy. It's good shielding here by Vince.
Yep,
His hand
both
comes
sides.
up, unfortunately, and catches the ball. That's probably what she's calling.
Yeah, there's the handball. Oh, the cleat near the face. I think that was the issue there. And then now a little bit on top of each other.
A little jarring in there, too.
Did we end up with a card? I didn't get to see that. No, he didn't come off the field, so I don't think we have a card. Oh, she's calling him over.
Yeah, it looks like they're talking out. I hope this is just a talking to, not a card. I don't think, tensions run high. Yeah, I hope this is just talking.
Ooh,
wow.
Straight red to both players.
Wow, that was shocking. I did not expect that.
I thought for sure we would go to a cautionary situation for both teams. But she went straight to red.
I was really expecting max of a yellow card, but a double red card.
Wow.
Interesting decision.
The Elder game, I've been told, I wasn't at the match, so I don't know the details, but I've been told we had some of that kind of physical type fiasco, I guess for lack of better words, and we had some red cards flying on that, and then we have this here. Sometimes I think referees have to understand the match they're actually reffing. And this is an East-West game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand that, there's going to be some tempers flaring.
Oh, yeah. This is a rivalry game. This is a very big game for both teams.
It is.
So.
It means a lot to both teams that go beyond the match itself. And in addition to that, when there wasn't any physical altercation per se, it was probably jaw.
Yeah, they were tangled up. I think that was all that it was. They were tangled up. They both thought the other one did something that probably didn't. It was all accidental. And, I'm really surprised that was a red card.
I think caution would have been the right move there.
Yeah, I think that's the smart call. You let them both know, hey, you do that again, you're gone. But
I think we forget that. We forget that these are still high school students, and you want to give them every opportunity to stay in the match.
In a game like this, I think that is the most important thing. This is such an important game. So, this is Vince Brown's senior year against East, and he just got red carded out of the game.
Yeah, in the first half.
Yeah, it's.
I don't understand that.
It's unfortunate.
It's direct red, straight to red. I'm with you. I don't agree with that decision. I definitely agree with a caution just to get them off the field, especially at the end of the half. That's the other thing you have to manage. You're managing the match, the end of the half. You give them both cautions. They come off the field. They probably won't come back on the field. They'll get a chance to cool down.
They'll talk to the coach at half, and they'll be like, okay, well, we need to focus.
Yeah, you can really manage that match. So, I mean, here,
There's
altercation.
nothing wrong here. There's nothing
No.
wrong here. This is a handball by Vince. That's all there was. There was no foul there.
And then we got some pushing and shoving.
You get a cleat up near Vince's face. Vince probably pushed back a little bit.
There was no punches thrown there. They're standing over each other. Certainly a caution was merited. But it is what it is now at this point in time.
We got to move on, yeah.
Each team a man down now, right?
Yeah, and then it's tough because Lakota West, you know, I'm sorry I don't know East's player, but Lakota West is losing their best scorer. That's tough. That's a tough blow.
Yeah. And it looks like East is losing a defender back there. I didn't see the number of the jersey that, once again, those jersey numbers are so small. I'm making a plea for them to get new jerseys next year.
So it'll have differing effects because, you know, if Lakota East players is, you know, there are many backup players, the Lakota East defender, it's going to be a differing effect on each team.
Yeah. That's new, and they're playing the ball back.
I think the biggest thing, actually, now that I think about it, is going to be the 10v10. Now, you don't typically play 10v10. You're going to have a lot more space on this field, and you're going to have a lot of gaps in your defense.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, the complexion of the game just changed. Look at the space.
Already, you can tell with 2 less people on the field, it is a lot of space out there to run.
This is like small-sided all of a sudden with a big field.
And if it were my opinion, I think this is better for the game. I think 11v11 in high school especially gets a little stagnant. It's just too many bodies to go through.
Yeah.
But, you know, 10v10, there's a lot of space out there to run, score goals, keep everything moving.
Yeah, man, remember the younger days when you play small-sided.
Yeah.
You got a lot more space to work with. All right, so East now looks like they're just content to kind of pace the match down and go in at half with a 0-0 tie here at Lakota West.
I think that's understandable with what we just saw. You just kind of want to
Cool
get to
things
halftime and, you know, move on basically.
Yeah.
Reset.
Yeah.
Looks like that's what they're content with doing.
Yep, just playing the ball back. I think the other thing this tells you too is East is probably gonna have to reorganize with their defenders.
Yeah. That's one thing that halftime will be good for them, though. The coach will have a second chance to rethink their format.
Well, as we count it down, Jack, I tell you what, 0-0, nothing unexpected here from Lakota West. And I see what we got here. We got a chance for West to kind of come out hot, take it on the defender that's missing, and see what happens, right?
Yeah, I think it's anybody's game right here. We saw both teams attacking really well, and you know, a lot of open space in this next half, and I'm really excited to see how both teams come out attacking.
All right, we'll be back here in a moment at halftime. Lakota West versus Lakota East, 0-0. Welcome back, Firebird fans, to Steve Cummins Stadium, or Soccer Complex, or Soccer Park, I guess they call it. And that plaque you see there, I'm Steve Newen, by the way. Alongside me tonight is Jack Newen, is the Kyle Rollins memorial plaque in honor of Kyle. This evening was a great evening to honor the family, and at halftime they recognized Kyle in memory of his playing here at Lakota West, graduating here in 2001, going to school at Ohio State, and tragically passing away in a fire at Ohio State. You know, as a father, it's tough to hear those words. It's tough to, I can't even imagine what the family went through. But great to honor him in a memorial scholarship as well. So this evening we got to honor the family and recognize Kyle in his memory. So, halftime. We come out of halftime, Jack. We have 2 red cards at the end. Some unusual situations. I've never seen a straight red that quickly in that circumstance. I don't know. I didn't see much there. Did you?
I did not, and we talked on it. We thought about it. It's a tough call. It's a tough call for the 2 seniors that are being missing their entire second half of the most important game probably of their senior year.
Yeah. And then at the same time having to sit through a suspension next match.
Wow, forgot about that.
Yeah. So the 2 folks that were given the red card, number 11 for Lakota East, Ryan Strauss, a senior, and then number, I think he's also with number 11 too for West, maybe number 10. Yeah, number 10, Vinny Brown, senior goal scorer for Lakota West. So the top defender, I think, for Lakota East and the top goal scorer for Lakota West are now out of the match, and now we're playing 10v10.
Yep. And it'll be interesting to see how Lakota East copes on the defensive side, how they shape differently now with 10 people, and how Lakota West is actually going to attack. Because I think a lot of what we saw was kind of run through Vince in the first half. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams have to adjust to this red card.
Yeah, and adjustment is the right word for it, because you're not playing just 10v10, but you are also getting leadership that is now leaving the match.
Yeah.
Especially the defender role. I think, would you say it hurts East more than West?
I think I would, because that important defender, he's the quarterback of the team. He's the one that's making all the calls, telling people when to step for all those offsides calls they got in the first half. It's hard to lose your shot caller back in the backfield. So It'll be very, very interesting to see. I think it'll be good for Lakota East, honestly. They'll learn to play as a team without their quarterback. It just may not help them on this game.
Yep. Well, as you see now, I mean, Lakota East now has worked Anderson back into that center back role, another senior who was playing midfield for them. You see him up there, number 8. But, again, this just changes the whole complexion, and you'll also see a lot more clear runs with a lot less bodies.
It looks like Lakota East switched to a 3-4-3 almost, with 3 sitting back and then 4 are still in the midfield. With it looked like 3 up front, which I would be super surprised to see if that's the case.
So the question is, does East then play more defensively? And you're seeing it already, I think.
I would expect that, but with the formation they came out in, it didn't look like that was their plan.
Is that right?
If it were me, I would play a 4-4-1 and have one lone target up there, and play around on the outside with your wings, and you would play more defensive.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it looks like they're in a 3-back set.
Yeah. Well, you have a fourth back over here, but he's coming up high as well. That's number 16 there on the ball, Gavin Hook.
Yeah, he plays more like a wing than a back.
Yeah, you're right. He's coming on attack right away. West is trying to step to the ball. Here's the shot. Blocked.
Good block.
Fuller clears it forward, trying to find somebody's feet up front. East with a panic play.
Yeah, that was lucky by West. He cleared it out straight to the feet of the Lakota East, and he mistapped it out. I mean, that's the thing. He may be a player playing in a position he's not used to due to that red card. So.
Yep. Hackstrom goes in.
Expect to see a lot of those.
This is Fuller. A little push from behind, no call. This is Newen. Pronounced win for him. Newen for us.
Good run through there.
Yep.
That's how you get hurt, though. You stick your leg out there and somebody runs through and snaps a bone.
Hook with the throw in. Got number 5. Hackett calling for the ball. Back to Hook. Hook takes it on. Serves it in.
Not a bad ball.
Yeah, very good ball. Nice play there by Beneteau to step forward. This is Kraus.
Look to see a lot more attack here.
Kraus has Cameron Lee as a runner.
Oh, I wish he just got a little bit more on that, played the ball up in the air and over the top. That's a tough ball to slide through someone. Much easier just to go over.
Good touch there by Kraus. Kraus has an option up
A lot
ahead.
of space.
Marchand is way offsides. He's going to have to wait for the defender to come back. He's still offsides.
Smart play by 7 over there, not playing the ball forward, knowing that he is offsides.
Yeah.
Instead, you take the defender on yourself and win a throw over there.
That's Kraus there that was doing that intelligent play for Wes. Kraus with the throw in now.
I think where Lakota West is going to struggle here is they have one less pass option on the field, where they were already kind of lacking at some sorts because of just not moving without the ball. What is this call?
We have a free drop here because I believe she feels like her deflection caused a change in the play.
Interesting.
I've never seen that.
I have not either. That, they always tell you, the ref is part of the field. You hit the ref, that's your fault. That's not hers. So that's
wow.
Interesting call.
I've not seen this ever. She's given Wes a free chance on a drop. And they're discussing. Hopefully she's not asking just to send the ball to the keeper. I think she is because the way Lee's talking. Nope, free play pass. Back.
Looks like she just wanted to give possession back, feeling bad or so. Errant touch.
Oh, Fuller with a free run. He's got an option. He's looking for a shot. Oh, off the crossbar. And another shot.
Oh!
So, wow, great shot there by Fuller.
That was a wonderful save by the keeper, able to just nip it enough to get it up off the crossbar.
Here comes the replay.
I think he gets his big right hand on this ball and just barely touches it into the crossbar.
Fuller with a great shot. Yes, he just did get a touch of that.
You're right. Barely touches it.
And a free kick here awarded to Wes. Wow, what a great shot by Fuller.
Steam on it from Fuller.
I think that's not an easy shot.
No, not at all. It looked like he had a really good turn on that ball, and what was more surprising, I think, is the keeper had no idea it was coming. The keeper did not look ready for it and kind of surprised him. It's
interesting. I always think Wes has a sophomore keeper, but the height advantage. Look at Beneteau versus Foster.
Yeah.
Foster's not the tallest of keepers, and that was the right shot.
Yep.
Almost answered for it. All right, so now Wes has a corner kick here, and it looks like Kraus is going to take it for Wes.
I would love to see one more player get in there for Lakota West.
Here comes the chance.
The ball falls down, keeper's out.
Here's the shot from Marchand. Or no, that's Cook.
Still live.
Can Wes get the ball back in? Here's the pressure. Fuller coming in.
Play
Fuller
strong.
takes a shot.
Oh.
Save.
I'm okay with that shot from Fuller. Check the keeper again. He had the option to dribble down to the end line and cross it back again. But, he's feeling it after that last shot.
Yeah.
I know that. He wanted one. You could see his reaction after that.
Oh,
good deflection. Nope. She's calling deflection out of bounds.
Gotcha. Kraus will take the throw in. Wow, what a turn of events there. Almost got the jump on Lakota East with the West goal early in the half.
That goal is so important, too. It really sets the tone for the rest of the half.
All right, Kraus with the throw in. No option there.
Yeah,
just kind of threw it over the top.
Just kind of throws it down the line. That's one thing that with less people you're going to run into. Need more people moving.
Yeah, you're right. I think Marchand was expecting a player over the top to check to the ball, which is now him.
Yep.
Because Vinnie Brown is no longer on the pitch.
Good touch outside, and it went out of bounds.
Yeah. Kraus on the run.
Slight mistake by
pressure here
there. He could have just kicked it away from the Lakota West player, but thankfully he gave it to us. Good run.
We got some East crowds. East faithful doing a little bit of football cheer.
It's always good to see fans come out and support the soccer team. I think it's one of the less looked at teams. You go see the basketball games, you go see the football games, baseball games. You always have fans at, but I think soccer is one of those things that's just kind of overshadowed by football.
Yeah, I agree.
And especially with the games being not on the weekend,
yeah.
It's tough to get out to. I understand that, but it's always good to see the fan base out supporting the teams.
Here comes Hook up ahead. Look at Matolik just take that ball over and now carry. He's got space.
Fuller's got to make a run.
All right.
Ran out of space.
Knocked out there by Langhorne, so this will be Matolik with the throw.
You need someone checking back and someone running over the top on these throws.
Cade Morgan with control of the ball. Morgan was a very instrumental goal scorer last year. There's a foul. That's pretty easy.
Just got him in the hip.
Couple stare downs there. Free kick.
Oh,
come on. Let's not be picky.
You're a couple of yards off the spot. It was even behind where it was supposed to be, so. Love to see him just let that one play.
Yep. Hagstrom will re-kick this. 10 minutes in. Abu Jor. I can't pronounce that name. Abu Dor. That's his name.
Tough pass by Jeremy. One back.
Abu Dor. All right,
Just
there's
control it.
Abu
Just
Dor.
control it.
Matolik. Lee.
Yeah, it looks like Easton's dropped back into that 4-4-1 I was talking about earlier.
That's Marshawn way offsides there.
Luckily didn't affect the ball, so he didn't get the call.
Fuller. Abu Zor.
Don't try and turn that.
No, that's a tough turn. Got a good call.
You got a
Handsy call.
Cop-out call right there. It was a tough turn for him. That should be Matolik telling him no turn. He's got to play that back into the side.
I think that's the one thing you'll find in youth soccer and high school soccer. Oh, this is a great ball into Fuller
Good
with a nice
flick
flick to
in.
the front. Right to the mouth of the
Somebody's
goal.
got to challenge that. Can't let him have a free header out. This is what's
There's a
dangerous.
counter. Here comes a counter. Is he offsides? The AR is chasing the play. Cook with a nice clear.
That's why you never want to give free header out. The counterattack is dangerous, especially with 10 people. You got many people running into the side, into the box for a chance at goal, and then that header comes straight back out, and the counter is tough.
This would be Hook throwing the ball in. Still 0-0. 11 minutes in.
Lakota West definitely had the momentum since the start of the half.
I would agree.
2 or 3 really good options, good chances on goal. One hitting the crossbar.
With a big save by the keeper, Foster.
Dangerous
Cannot
ball.
let that ball get on the floor. Kraus steps to it. Good recovery.
Good recovery. He needs options, though. This is where he needs options. Good check from the midfield.
Abu Zor.
Play it all the way back. There you go.
Beneteau back to the outside. This is Hagstrom.
Need options.
Hagstrom sends a long diagonal. Switching the field.
Tough ball.
Now comes the counter again. Again, Cook doing the work that needs to be done.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Zigzag back out we go.
He's onside.
This is a
because of
Marshawn
half.
face.
He's got to run through it.
Run right through it.
No call.
Oh, Cade Morgan,
Just
don't play that
slightly
ball to him.
lost
He's
the ball.
offsides. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just say you can't play that to him. He's in the offside position.
Looks like he just a little bit slight lax on the touch there and got away from him.
Yep. We got crowd addressing. We got a player addressing a crowd. I don't understand what's going on here.
Family or the parent was yelling at the player, trying to think that he was not doing anything.
Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Back at the action. Fuller.
Good tackle there.
Yep.
Ooh,
Bad
little
touch
lax
in the
on
air.
the touch. Yep. Plays around. Good speed there, getting around.
Pascal's been dangerous for East.
Oh, she's reaching for a pocket again. A yellow card
Who to?
from Matolik, it looks like.
She hasn't addressed who it is.
Oh, nope.
Looks like it's Hagstrom. Looks like it's Hagstrom is going to get the yellow card here. Yep, Hagstrom stepping off. Stepping off for Lakota West is number 15, Okun. Joel Okun, junior defender. I'm not sure what the yellow card was for, but
I didn't see much there. I mean, maybe you can get nitpicky with the hands, a little pull, a little jersey pull, but nothing I saw warranted a yellow card.
Anderson coming out to get the free kick here. Looks like Hagstrom's going to be subbed right back in.
I think, I don't want to be that guy that says, back in my day type of thing, but, when I used to play, we would really hammer each other there in the midfield and just get, a call that you just run back on defense for. Now it seems it's a little nitpicky right now.
Oh, there's a short pass.
Good play by Dakota East.
Yeah.
Nobody covering the kicker.
Oh, boy. Step there by Firebirds.
That was a flop and a half.
Looking for the call there. Anderson, senior captain. Still looking for the call. Still pleading his case as he walks past.
The only reason I thought that was a flop, he kind of looked like he was looking at the ref as he was falling. It's one of those ones, if you're going to sell it, you got to really sell it.
All right, played ahead.
Plays
Pass
the
goal.
got a
Corner.
Corner from Lakota East. This is probably the most threatening Lakota East has been all this half. Love to see how Lakota West challenges the ball out of the air here. Something I think we need to show. Matolik's been the best one so far. We'll see if he can get ahead on it.
This is Plekapek. I'll never say it right. Connor sending the ball in the corner.
Good ball in. Didn't eliminate the keeper.
Yep. Good job by
You were saying
Benito.
that earlier. He's a tall guy. He's out there. He'll be the first to the ball if it's anywhere near him. So.
And he'll be around for a couple more years, which is going to be nice for Coach Coop.
It'll be good for him, too. He'll get really good confidence in going into his senior year.
This is Brower with a run. I tell you
Keeps
what, the one thing
running.
Brower does great is just stays low to the ground and runs through the ball. A little panic play there by East just to clear it. West will get a throw in here. Looks like Cook's going to be throwing it in. Now Hagstrom's coming back in. All right, so Hagstrom back in after the yellow. Cook getting ready to throw it in. You know, the center warned Cook earlier. Ooh, that might be a handball, but didn't call it. Warned Cook earlier about the side throw in. You notice he comes from the side.
Saw that one there for sure.
Foster. Back out. East a little nonchalant right now.
Playing a lot slower. Lakota West content with sitting back, no needing to pressure too high.
Buzor sends it into the stands.
That's fine. I think once you get around this half field, you want to start pressuring them up high. Other than that, you know, with 10 people, you want to sit back a little bit more.
A lot more space to cover.
Yeah.
This is Lee.
Good find. Jeremy needs to check back.
Lamb back to Cook. Cook diagonal across. This is where Brower's dangerous. He just runs right through the ball. Enough of a pressure to force the playback. Continue pressure here would be good. Here comes Cook with the header. Matolik runs through it.
Getting
This is dangerous now.
Yep.
We got numbers for East. Up ahead. It's a foot
good
race.
ball over, but keeper's
Benito.
out ready for it.
Good smart play by Benito. Hagstrom.
I'd love to see Jeremy calling for that ball. He's wide open here on this wing. That's not going to do it.
Well, finds a channel, though. Lamb, can he play the outside in? See, you got to play that outside in.
Yeah.
You can't step on the inside. He's not going to keep it in.
You know, East is looking to shield that one out with nobody behind him as a pass option. All you're trying to do is slide around the outside and keep that ball in.
Yep. Force him to have to play it back. That's number 5, Hackett. Plays it forward, back to Hook. Abuzor has got an option diagonal to channel. A little early with a little more power, a little more pace on it.
I would love somebody telling him to turn it. He, again, had another mile behind him before he had to make a decision. It's one of those things you want to make it.
They're going to try and find Pascal here. Good step in there. I tell you what, with the missing man on the pitch, this forces a lot of running for the outside man.
Yeah, this is a lot of open space.
There's Brower chasing down.
Lakota West needs support. We're kind of getting disconnected here.
No option in midfield. Look, he's got no pass option.
Just so disconnected.
I think Abuzor might need a break. I'm watching him in the midfield. It's getting tougher with 10 men out there. Cook with the side throw, and one of these times she's going to call it on him.
Looks like West, if you know, as I'm looking at here, switched to. They wanted to keep 4 or 2 up top. It looked like so. They keep 3 in the midfield now, with 4 in the back and 2 up top. Is what I'm looking at here, which is an interesting call.
This leaves a lot of open space in the midfield.
And it leaves a lot for, as you were saying, Abdul, or however you say his name. I apologize.
Abuzor.
Yeah, for butchering his name, but you leave him on an island by himself. He's covering both sides of the field, up and down.
Here comes some sub help. We just called it. There's Abuzor coming out. He couldn't wait. You get a double 5 on that one. Give me some water, please.
And the oxygen.
Cross played an outstanding first part of this half. Playing aggressive and making some nice runs and some opportunities. West is getting a little quiet now with their opportunities.
I think that's why it was a good time to sub. Get the fresh legs out there. It seemed like we were kind of dying on the front half.
Yep. This is Hook making a run and a cross. That's a beautiful cross, but nobody's there. Here's the shot.
Hold it wide.
So Wilburn's back on the pitch for Lakota West. All right, Beneto's going to take the goal kick out here.
Definitely looking wide on these runs nowadays. With less people on the pitch, you wide, stay wide. That's going to be where all the space is.
Hook loses it to actually, that's Wilbrand with a nice win.
Touch around.
Good touch. He's still got a chance. He's got a crosser. He's got a runner in Brower.
It's another one of those times.
Oh, nutmegged him. Somebody owes a push-up.
It's one of those times, though, he doesn't trust his left foot enough to put a cross in. Oh, step faster.
Lee trying to.
Oh, he could have swung into the other side.
That's right. Not a bad turn, though. He's got Hagstrom in the space.
Look
now
for
can
a ball
Hagstrom
in.
cross it. Wilbrand trying to take it in.
Tough touch.
Yep.
Probably an unexpected ball.
All right. Now approaching the 20-minute mark in the second half, otherwise known as the 60-minute mark in the match. West now trying to find an opportunity, like they were getting a series of opportunities there early on there, Jack. I mean, it was bang, bang, bang.
It was like we were saying in the first half. The ball stays on this side of the field for a while, then it switches to that side of the field, and it's this momentum shift every 5 minutes, where it's tough to get the ball out.
Oh, we got a foul.
Well, shoulder is no problem. I think he flails an elbow here, which I understand for the call.
We got Anderson here coming in with the shoulder.
Oh, both of them flew elbows.
Yeah.
I don't know why that. Looks like he got a yellow card for taunting.
I think that's the right call. I noticed that he was clapping at him.
Yeah, he clapped. I mean, if you're going to call taunting on the red card over here, I think that's the right call. At least keeping it consistent.
Yeah. If he keeps asking, he's going to get another one. I don't think he should keep talking when she's reaching for a pocket. The senior captain coming off again. We're talking about the clapping. She actually emulated the clapping. We did see it. There's no doubt that the taunting was happening.
And I understand it. She keeping it consistent. That's what we can ask for. That's all we can ask for.
Yeah. If you're going to call one, you might as well call the other. I think that's a smart move there by Coach to come over and separate his player, because you just don't want a stupid yellow card coming right behind that yellow card.
Give him like a couple-minute break, give him a water break, get him back on the field. He'll be all right. He talks a little bit any longer to the ref reaching for the pocket, he might not come back to this game.
All right, so what are we waiting on now? All right, we're finally back in position, and here we go.
She's called a close game, but I don't think she's ever been one-sided or the other. I think both sides are getting some ticky-tacky fouls, and at least all we can ask for is consistency. So. Yep.
That's an over-the-top foul.
Yeah. Hands on the back, it's all right.
Yep. Number 2 for Lakota East is Khalid Eld.
That's something subconscious. So you just want to jump and protect yourself. So you're putting up your hands.
Quick play there by East. Over to Connor. Connor's going to play it all the way wide. Yet another formation change a little bit for East here, because they lost another senior to the yellow card. He's out resting right now. This is that's 21. I can't see that number real well.
Good ball into the corner.
Raimundo.
Oh, that's a lot of body.
All right, West will get a free kick here.
He's trying to complete his case about shielding the player off, which is understandable. But
if he can find a diagonal here, really strong over the top, Wilbrand's got a straight run.
It just looks like they're missing like that good leg on them.
Yeah.
Dakota West is.
Somebody
that can really switch the field well.
I don't know if you want to flick it backwards there. You need to flick it over the top of you. Find Brower a chance to run through it.
Good settle.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What can Lamb do with this? He's got the channel ball, but
he needs to hold that ball longer. He needs to make the defender make a decision. He played that ball a little too early, and the defender's still sitting back on that ball in, so it's easy to defend.
All right.
Good step.
Wilbrand with the win. He's got an option in Brower. Brower can play it back or slot it through.
Let him go.
Oh, they're calling it offsides. So close on that one. That was a 2-on-1 chance, and Lamb just got a little bit advanced in the ball, a little bit ahead.
Just a bit.
He's trying to play the long ball in now. Beneteau right there. Beneteau with the punt out. Knocked down. East slots the ball.
Good step. Wow, that's a tough ball to settle. Playing wide.
Oh, he's
Good
got an
play.
option there.
Get a touch on it. Good touch.
Wilbrand play the outside in. Play the outside in.
Oh,
Oh,
mistake.
missed pass back.
He's got pressure now.
All right, they got to get on his back. Matolik, make sure he doesn't turn hook. Eld or eyed, one or the other.
Don't go diving in. He had no options there. I think you can slow play that defense and force him into the sideline.
Hook with a throw or a free kick? Throw, right?
Yeah, it was throw.
Hook goes down the side.
Good slide.
That'll be a corner.
Unsure of how he got that open for the throw in there. You should usually have someone on the back of everybody on the throw. There's no reason not to be marked up pretty well.
These warm nights, I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes. Are you?
My ankles are getting destroyed right now.
I see us both sitting there scratching. His Hook's going to take this corner kick for East.
A lot of open space in that box right now. It's a scary sight.
West has to step.
Let's go clear out and get everybody out and get reorganized on defense.
This is one of those matches where I think, Jack, the first one to score is the one who's going to win.
First one to score may be the only one to score in this game.
Yeah. It's been a defensive battle both ways. But I think in this half for sure, West has been the more dangerous team.
Definitely. I mean, that save that the keeper had off the crossbar, that's probably the only real chance that has come up this half. So I'm really hoping to see both teams press a little bit harder in these last 15 minutes.
I think you'll see that. I think it's almost as if like a prize fighter is kind of waiting their time for the last push at the end.
Both these teams, neither one of them want to go home tied. So
No.
So I guarantee we're going to see some action here in the last 15 minutes. And usually what comes with that, which is what I think is worrying some of us, is chippiness. Chippiness usually will come in that last 15 minutes where everybody's just running crazy and doing
adrenaline.
things. Yeah, doing things they probably wouldn't normally, going into tackles that they wouldn't go as hard. And got an offsides call there, but I think that is what the ref is going to have to control with her calls here in these last 14 minutes.
Well, to your point, I think I think we heard about that with the Elder match.
Yeah.
When it got down to 0-0, everything gets a little more intense. And hopefully, to your point, we won't have that facing here in East and West. All right, this is
he's got a good option.
Matolik.
Oh, just a second too long. Should be offsides here. Yep.
Some fans not sure about that call.
That was lined up right with our booth, and I could see right down the line that he was unfortunately off by about a step and a half.
All right.
So I think Matolik needs to release that ball one or 2 seconds earlier, and that's on goal. A little mistouch. I think you can see Lakota East getting a little lax in their touches. Fatigue maybe getting to them.
I would agree with you. I've seen a little more passive play by East than we saw in the first half.
Yeah, it doesn't look as clean, doesn't look as coordinated of an attack at least.
It's giving us a free kick here.
It's good to see Lakota West and both Lakota West and Lakota East subs on the line to try and get fresh bodies in there for this last push.
Now you like this position for a free kick, right?
I would love this position for a free kick as a right hitter. You swing this one out away from the keeper. That's a decent ball in.
I think what we always see, you forget about the second ball. Everybody goes to the first ball, and then nobody plays the second ball, and now here we are in a counter.
We definitely needed one more outside on this ball.
Slotted back.
Good play. He cuts it in.
This is new in here. Inside.
On his back. You don't need to foul here.
Outside the hook. Hook diagonals the ball in the corner. Benito with a nice save. Oh, my goodness, it's in front.
Keeper got a little obstructed there. I don't know. Personally would have thought that would have been a call. Keeper had that in his hands and had it knocked out. Oh, run away from. I just wish these runs. I think that just showed you they don't have the leg to go across the field that was needed there. If he runs to this left side, this close side to us, into the corner and that ball's played over the top, he had nobody near him. Good touch here.
Wilbrand
Good
with the
play.
1-2 play. Here comes Wilbrand on attack.
See an early ball in. He's
Oh,
just not confident in his left foot.
yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, to your point, as soccer coaches, we always talk about not playing so direct, but sometimes when the pitch is this wide open, you have to play a little bit more direct, but stronger direct.
Yeah, you have to play the strong, I think, is the important part. And there's a missed touch.
Yep, this is Lee.
Slow it down. Good move. Oh, a little hard, a little
Great
firm on
ball
the
in.
touch. One of those ones, you direct that out to the corner, and that's a good place to cross the ball in. Play it too direct, it goes straight to the keeper. Oh,
Cook,
boy.
ooh, nonchalant that. Here comes the pressure. Back
He's got
outside.
plenty of time. Good touch.
This is Benner.
Needs runners.
Locker it over to Lee.
Oh. Saves it. Good try.
Yeah, Vinny Doe, I'm not sure that play there. He kind of went diagonally backwards, and it had a weird spin on it.
Yeah, I think we had just too many up front. We had 4 on the line there, and as that ball comes in, he's got, the right back who's sitting at half field. He's got to play like a 20-yard ball back to the right back, or he's got to try and flick it over behind him to the right wing. That's just asking too much of him right there.
All right, so West subs back in Fuller. Senior Fuller on the outside mid, outside back, or actually outside mid. East now trying to figure the combination that's going to take on an attack because we haven't seen it yet from them.
They had a couple of good set pieces, but I think that's all they've gotten is, 2 or so corners and a free kick that's gone in. So I'd love to see East get a little more coordinated on their attacks.
This is Anderson here. Sends it wide.
This is dangerous. Lakota West can step here.
Yep.
Good turn. Yep.
Let's hack it.
You can see center back calling for the right back to come back to give him a pass option.
This should be Langhorne all the way across.
East doing a bit better job controlling the ball here.
Hackett.
Kind of a force there. I think that's just too long of a hopeful ball.
Doe.
He's got turn. He's got turn.
Leaves. Fuller with a great ball in. There's the offsides call.
That one was close.
That was really close. I think it's one of those calls where he was in such great position that she feared not calling it.
Yeah.
Rather than seeing it there because she took a couple steps before she raised the flag.
It's one of those ones you think he's so far in that he has to be off. It's kind of the call she made.
Yeah, which isn't really necessarily true. The time of the kick.
Good defense, though, so far from Lakota West.
Wilbrand lost
that
it
one he
there.
can release. He's got 3 people on him.
Mistake there by East. There's a throw by West. Nope.
Good win, though. He wins it back.
Abu.
He's got one on his back.
Lockhart's going to take it in. Still fighting through it. Still has a chance to win this. There's the pass back.
Oh, rough bounce.
Coop, we on for a step there.
Yeah, 9 minutes left in this game. Oh, mistake. We'll miss it.
Fuller.
This is left. Lakota West in a good spot here. Aw. Good try.
Fuller again.
You got to shield him on your back.
Matolik. That's got to be.
Oh.
I don't know if I agree with that call. I don't agree with that call at all.
Told you just got to get back.
I just don't agree with that call. Hagstrom, good win there. Run through it, run through it. There you go. Now you're off.
That was poor on the East decision to rush that one.
Oh, no.
Looking for a call there. He went in looking for a call.
That's one of those you can't toe poke it. You just kind of pass it to the flag and let your runner run on it. Doe was there to run on it, but he couldn't quite get it, or Lamb, one or the other.
Kind of looked like he just got lost with the ball. He had no idea where he wanted to go with it. Cody's driving into the half.
That'll be a goal kick. All right, the 73-minute mark. Still 0-0. A lot of soccer with a whole lot of no goal scoring yet, though.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the last push here from both teams. You can hear Coop, who unfortunately is not on the sidelines today.
Yeah.
He is up here near us, and you can hear him yelling, trying to urge his team on for these last 7 minutes.
Yeah. All right, Beneteau with the free kick or goal kick coming out. 7 minutes left in the match. That's up ahead.
Good settle and turn.
This is Doe. Good ball back. Cook, mistouch. Hospital.
This is dangerous. There you go. Get the goalie involved. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Hagstrom with a mistouch there.
Oh, boy. Played across the middle. Never want to do that as a back.
Now we're in trouble. Here comes the shot.
Good save.
Good technique there by Beneteau.
That was a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him to get his body in front of it.
Good selling touch there.
Good ball.
Finds Wilbrand. Can Wilbrand win it? Can he still win it? Keeper stopped off his line. Keeper was slow off his line, too. That was a chance for West. This is Hook coming back out on the counter.
Step.
Oh, Lee deflects it back in.
Well, those ones you got to watch the step. Every time he dribbles, as soon as he dribbles, you step up hard, and you can't react to
Morgan.
Offsides.
Actually, that was a bad call. They called the wrong player for being offsides. It was actually, in that situation, I think it was either Morgan or Doe, but it was not Lee. Yet Lee was the one with the ball. That one I would wish we had a replay on that one to see that one. All right, so back at it again. Ancient history already on that offsides call.
Ball in here. East is playing a lot of direct ball here. That's all they got. That's dangerous. Don't ever want to climb from the back.
Both hands climbing in that one.
Getting near the penalty box, give away a cheap one after this game. It'd
Hook
be
sends it in.
devastating. And Tolek winning another one out of the air. That's one thing I think Coop does well. He always has really good center back. Oh, that's tough.
I don't agree with that call either.
That's a tough one.
Just because a player goes down, it's not a foul. It's a 50-50 ball. One player has position. The one that has position wins the ball. That's not the one you get a foul on.
We'll see if he uses any type of arm or anything, I guess. Oh, that's a tough call.
They're both in the air, giving yourselves angled for position.
He did not extend that arm at all.
Anderson getting a free kick here. This might be East's push.
East has looked dangerous on set
Oh,
pieces.
boy, this is a
That's
really,
good
good
ball.
Wow.
Good save.
Fantastic technique there by Beneteau. That was a great ball by Anderson.
Very dangerous ball played in there.
Good job by Beneteau.
That's kind of the ball that I was talking about earlier that I wanted Lakota West to play in on the first half.
A little bit of short ball.
That short ball that bounces like right at the keeper's feet. It's one of those ones that short hop. Oh.
Hello. Now we're getting cheapy or
that's
chippy
a push.
again.
Man, for all the cards she's giving out, that two-hand pushing someone in the chest, I think would deserve a card.
All right, Hagstrom steps in.
He's got plenty of time here. His team's got to talk to him. He's got someone on his back. See if he can save it. Good save.
There's a foul. There's a foul.
This is a very dangerous spot. This is one of the best ones for the righty swinger. You're going to outswing it away from the keeper. So the keeper has to come out really far to get this ball. This ball should be played right around the spot, the penalty spot.
West should take their time setting this up. A little trip there. All right, Fuller taking
Grabs
this
him
free
by
kick.
the waist, too. I think that's a good
Fuller
call.
sends it in.
That's a really good ball. Oh, nobody's jumping for it. Lakota West need to go up for it.
Here comes Lee trying to keep it back in. There's the early ball in. Everybody's on side.
That back judge looked like she wanted to call another offside. I think it was held on. I think you were right there. They had the left wing over there that kept everybody on.
I tell you, one of these calls we're going to get our way where it's not an offside, and it truly wasn't an offside situation.
Yep.
Keep on attacking.
Cody
There's
East with
Fuller.
Another misplay.
Fuller
Plays it wide.
finds Wilbrand. He's got a, or actually it was Cade Morgan.
Oh,
Morgan, can he go in? Can he go in? Can he go in and get a shot? Can he go in and get a shot?
Too many touches. Just too many touches. It's one of those perfect shots you're looking for.
Good defense.
Slow it down.
Matolik making a defensive run now.
Play this one out. Play this one out. Keeper needs to come out and help him there if he wants to try and save it. Oh,
that
he wins
would
the
be
throw.
a throw. 2 minutes left in the match.
Perfect shot's never going to come. You just love to see him get a little something on it towards the goal. Just to challenge it. You never know with a deflection or anything that might deflect into the corner. So
Kraus coming in for the last 2 minutes. I tell you what, I give Wilbrand a lot of credit. He gave us a spark out there.
he did a lot of running on this sideline, I can tell you that much.
This is Fuller coming on his. Actually, it's Doe.
Good defense there by Lakota West. Anticipating him wanting to go back. His ball stays in.
Vinny Doe now down the
He
sideline.
needs a stall. He needs a stall. Don't play it in yet. Just nobody there. Second
Early
ball.
The second shot. Here comes Fuller.
Ah.
Corner. Deflection.
Okay. Minute left here. No need to rush. No need to rush.
Great setup here. To your point, a little bit more patience would have been great
I
here.
would love him to just say, take one more touchdown to the end line and let 11 get into the goal here.
Here comes Fuller with a free look.
Good try.
And a deflection. Here comes a corner kick coming in. There's a chance for West. Great save there by Foster.
Yep, keeper was able to get out and get to that one. You want to play the ball just outside the 6. Anything inside the 6, you can almost guarantee the keeper's going to get his hands on.
At the 48 seconds left in the match, East trying to mount one more attack to get that lead. West now making sure that they keep them in front of them here.
Yep. You're just trying to keep everything out.
Forcing the action backwards. Yeah.
Misplay. Don't get a cheap card or a cheap foul here either. Honestly, East is playing a little bit slow. I'm not sure they want to.
I think they're happy with the tie.
Yeah.
The way they're playing, they're not even trying to ball in.
They're looking gassed.
Oh, West leaving a man open in the middle. You don't want to do that either. I tell you what, East is playing possession.
Yeah, they're playing.
East is content with the tie.
Play one in. Just head it out. Yep. Nothing you can do.
And that's the end of the match. Wow.
And 0-0 tie. Good
Yep.
chances both sides, but I think Lakota West definitely had the best of the chances here on the second half. It was definitely a dangerous game.
I tell you, one goal in would have been so nice for West. They had the opportunity, but unfortunately, Foster made a great save.
Yep. Good save by the keeper. Nothing you can do.
Yep. Well, good to be here.
Yep.
0-0, September 28th, Lakota East versus Lakota West. I'm Steve Newen. Alongside me is Jack Newen. Have a good evening.